Christian men must sit at the feet of Christian women. The first Bible teacher that Jesus had was his mother. The themes of the Magnificat is coming all out in the Sermon on the Mount. You say, where did he get that? Well, Jesus got that from his mother.
Last I checked, love your neighbor is part of the gospel.
Last year, I had the opportunity to go to Cape Town, I went to Johannesburg, South Africa, and we went there. We landed from the airplane, and the pastor that was there, that was helping to host us, he drove us from the airport to his home. And as we were going into Johannesburg, he said, I noticed this large hill in the distance. And he looked, and it had like a flat top, a completely flat top. And he said, you see that hill? And I said, yeah. He said that's not a natural thing. That's a man-made hill. That's a mine dump where they would take materials from the diamond trade, and they would just dump it in this particular area. I said, oh wow. He said, but you know why it's put right here? I said, why? He said, the reason this mine dump is here is because the township of Soweto is on the other side. And the white South Africans, when they were coming into Johannesburg, did not want to look at the township on the other side. And so the mine dump keeps them from having to reckon with the human cost of their oppressive system. And I would suggest that a lot of theology is like that mine dump, right? Wow. A lot of theology is constructed in such a way that it keeps us from having to reckon with the human cost of injustice, particularly racial injustice in America. And so we have a theology that has comfortably coexisted with 250 years of child slavery, with Jim Crow, with the lynching tree, with segregation, with mass incarceration, with any number of things that you can name. And you say, well, how can that be? Well, it's a theology that was deliberately constructed to be blind in certain places. So if we say, why is it that the church is behind on issues of race? It's because the theology is working as designed. And what that means is we need another theology, a biblical theology that actually tells us the truth and allows us to see the township. It's amazing that Jesus, when he was born, chose to be born in the township. Right?
Preach that one more time, brother.
Yeah. So anyway, but I'll leave it at that. But I think, so this issue is a big issue. It causes for us to listen to one another. Christian men must listen. They must sit at the feet of Christian women, because when they read the Bible and when the Lord speaks to them, they're going to see some things that we as men will not see.
Amen.
It's significant that the first Bible teacher that Jesus had was his mother. That's significant, right? I mean, we don't hear much about Joseph's Bible teachings to Jesus, right? But the Magnificat, right? Mary's song that she sang in praise to God, the themes of the Magnificat is coming all out in the Sermon on the Mount. And you say, where did he get that? Well, Jesus got that from his mother, right? Who the Father used to speak to the Son, okay? So that's teaching us something.